Hello to everybody out there. This is Nerris, and I'm bringing you the finals, the championship grand finish for the Dwarfhead Cup League. This is a two-division league. There are 8 players per division, and having battled my way through the division stage and through the tournament to follow, I'm now in the finals match, playing my Orc team up against the Wood Elves, who have managed to make their way through Division 1. We're just about to kick off the game here, and I'm going to jump right in. I do want to give a quick shout out to my opponent. I believe it's a Bleeding Hippie here. We had some technical issues with the first time that we tried to play this game, and he was good enough to let me re-roll and start this off all again. Because of that, in our starting play, we will be taking the same inducements, and I will be giving him the receive, because that's what we rolled on the first time we started the game. But otherwise, we did not take it past first one, so we're starting off fresh. Let's jump to the in-game here, and we will send the invite and get this match underway. I believe. Oh, there. Wrong button. So, before this game started off, we both took a close look at our team values. My Wood Elf opponent has hired 2 players, which gives him more bodies on the field to make sure that he can really bring the game to me throughout the entire match. I have exactly the cash I need to grab myself a wizard for the game, which is exactly what I want. I have 1 wizard for the game, and I'm going to give my opponent exactly 40k then in inducements so that he can't actually pick up anything. So I will have a wizard advantage. In order to get this, I had to fire a goblin, and I also had to fire both my coaches and cheerleaders. But I really wanted to get a wizard for the game against this high agility team, and I was very afraid of giving my opponent the option to pick up Bloodwiser Babes, because my best shot here is to keep a player advantage on the pitch. I've typically had a lot of trouble playing against Wood Elves, especially in my in my tabletop league. I have a lot of trouble playing against them. So this is going to be an interesting matchup for me, but I'm very excited for the finals. I'm a little nervous because this is obviously the biggest game of the season, and I haven't played, and I haven't had a chance to play against this opponent yet because he was in the other division. So this should be an exciting game, and we'll see what's going on. And here we go. Now, as I mentioned, I am kicking to my opponent because he won the kickoff flip last time. As much as I hate giving that one up. And he deployed something very much along these lines. Now, I'm kicking to him this turn, so I don't know that I need my block dodge thrower, so I'm going to put you on the field instead. I want my troll in the middle with Mighty Blow. I have 2 Black Orcs with guard, but I want them further back because I don't need them on the line here. I would rather have them available. Make things more difficult for my opponents on the front field here. I need my Mighty Blow tackle player in the middle because he is the best player on my team right now. One of my linemen has wrestle, but I do have 2 linemen here. So I want my linemen with wrestle up. How fast are they? Speed 8. So from 4 squares in, they can start trying to score. So I am actually going to put you guys up here. I want a blitzer there. Actually, I'm going to put a Mighty Blow blitzer on each of my flanks to make things annoying for my opponent. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from here, my blitzers can actually reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From this square, either of these center blitzers can hit anybody in the backfield if I need them to. So if anybody gets past this front line, I'm sitting in a good position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can literally hit anything. I can move them up a bit so that they can move forward in case I get a good dice result. Now, I do not know how to properly deploy against an agility team. I have had trouble consistently with elf players hitting this single player I put on the flank and just running way past me. So I like the idea of putting 2 deep on the sides. That may be incorrect. It might have been better putting the blitzer on the side and the lineman beside him so that he can't get an assist on the blitz. And because both of these blitzers have guard, it actually makes it really hard for him to break through here because he cannot get a 2 dice block. He is going to deploy heavily on the front line to get 2 die blocks on my Black Orcs, and he certainly looks like he's going to be favoring the far side of the pitch here. But as I've learned losing against the elves many times, it doesn't mean that I can ignore the other side. We have nice weather, so no real shifts to either player's favor on that one. And he really is going to blitz at my Black Orc here, and then bring everyone through this gap, probably into this back area here. But I do have 4 players ready to collapse on that. I can fight my way up here, and I can try to swing around and challenge the ball with my right side. We'll just see how this plays out. Now, I do believe we're on 2-minute turns in this league. Typically, I prefer to play on 2-minute turns. But if I'm casting, the 4-minute turns make things a bit easier to think through. So I might not be commentating as much as I normally do in my videos, just because I'm on a little bit more of a clock this time around. But he is definitely abandoning the right flank. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to mark any players that are over there. I hate kicking to Wood Elves. Now, the typical strategy here is to let them score. Sweltering heat. It is so hot. Players are getting knocked off. Uh-oh. I need some good dice here, or I'm in trouble. Oh, doesn't matter yet, but it will matter for the start of my drive. I do believe this happened to the other Orc player that played the Wood Elves in this league. He ended up losing 5 players to Sweltering Heat, and the Wood Elves had a full team, and he lost the game to it. So I'm actually kind of afraid seeing that result pop up. But we will see just what my opponent decides to do with this. On a roll of 1, the player collapses, may not be set up for the next kickoff. Oy. Is actually pretty nice for the Wood Elves, but then again, if I can knock out a couple players, then being short even more could hurt them a lot. I was suddenly getting worried that my opponent did not see the game start here, because he was just sitting here and accepting the dice. As expected, he is going to set up the block here. I think he was worried about taking this 1 dice block, because it is dangerous, but it does set up a 3 die block on my Black Orc at the front with the blitz to open the hole for everyone else. And this is his single mighty blow War Dancer, which I'm okay with. This is the War Dancer I'm afraid of, because this War Dancer has tackle and strip ball. Now my thrower, who's not on the pitch right now, does have block dodge, and this is his only source of tackle. So if I can somehow... Am I typing? No. If I can somehow deal with this single War Dancer, if I get the ball, I'll be sitting in a decent position. Part of me is wondering if he's actually going to grab the ball, hand it off, and pass it this turn, although I feel like that would just be giving me the position, or the board position that I want. And we'll see just how many of these elves go into the backfield here. But he is out of time. He is picking up the ball, and he's probably not going to move forward with that for a while. I'm actually kind of happy to see this player moving into the back, because it means I can hit him with my Mighty Blow Blitzer here with an assist and try to make something happen in that area. So let's start with the simple stuff. We're going to stand up this player. I want you, sir, to be here somewhere annoying. Force as many dodge rolls as possible. He's going to have to... I don't like moving my players like that, but I need to. You're going to go there, and my Strength 4 player is going to move back into this area to make things slightly annoying. I need to mark some players back here. First thing I want to... He's actually made it very difficult for me to blitz that War Dancer. I will. For 5 puts you here to be annoying. You can come here to be grossly annoying. Catch, this is a block dodge catcher. So I'm actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cover you. I really am just moving players into the game right now. You're going to be somewhere not very useful yet, but I want to be able to threaten the ball so that he can't just sit on it. You're going to move somewhere central here where you can influence the play. Okay, let's get my blitz off. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is with my tackle Mighty Blow on the block dodge strip ball. Ah! I hate re-rolling so early. But I did get the player down. I will knock you there and follow up. And the Mighty Blow does nothing for me. But I have managed to mark all the players, and last of all, I'm going to hit with my troll. I'm going to push you to here. I will follow up to make sure I've got dodge rolls everywhere. I'll see what my opponent does. I hate burning this reroll early, but I really wanted to get a Mighty Blow hit on the War Dancer. Just because that's the player that scares me the most on his team. I'm not sure what that clock was for. That may have been for the wizard. Up here. Which I believe I can use at the start or end of my turn. I've never used a wizard before. And I should really have a post-it note in front of me reminding me that I have him, because I'm going to forget that. Maybe. So, I have not managed to hit anything. Nothing important. And he could actually score this turn if he really wanted to. Ooh. My big thing here is that I am forcing some dodge rolls on pretty much his whole team. And forcing dodge rolls forces re-rolls, hopefully. And for anybody that doesn't dodge, I can actually get some hits off. My big fear is that he's going to be able to dodge and switch to the right side of the field, and that I just won't have anybody that could break over there. Oh, my stand firm actually came into something useful on my troll. I wasn't sure about taking that on him. But I'm very happy to see that it helped out. I believe he has a player. This player has wrestle, dodge. So both of his guard players are right up front here, just so that I know where they are. Ah, so he gave the ball to somebody that needs to make a dodge roll. And a pass, perhaps? And I expect he's going to stand up his War Dancer, and that will be his turn. Oh, wow, no, he's bringing it in already. Okay. So, I did not get to throw many blocks. In fact, I got to throw a single blitz, because everything was denied on me there. But, he did score in 2 turns, so I have the entire half to get up the field. And I am short 2 linemen and my troll due to the weather. But my opponent is short 4 players down. So I do have a player advantage on the field. Except I do not, because he had 2 reserves and I had 1 reserve. So we're actually both starting short players. And I'm going to have a much more difficult time caging up here because I'm short players. Those War Dancers are going to be hard to defend against. This weather greatly concerns me. It's going to make it very hard for me to play the ball. Especially given the sheer speed that he can use to get back into my face. If the kickoff is somewhere that I can't reach with my players, I'm in a lot of trouble here. So, the most important thing is my thrower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, he can reach most of the squares from here, which is what I want. Wherever he goes, I want to be able to cage him up. I want my guard player... Actually, I don't need guard here. See, what he wants to do is lock up my players up front. Mighty Blow and Tackle is over here. I may, in fact, do something like this. This is my guard player, so he can hit 2 people. You can hit 2 people. Now I can have 2 Black Orcs somewhere back to help me cover the ball. I can have 2 Blitzers somewhere here, actually. And we'll try something like this. I will not be throwing nearly as many hits as I would normally like to. High kick. Oh, I can move somebody under the ball. Yes, please. Catch it. Oh, that's my boy. Okay. I like this. So, let's get my cage moving forward. Where's the one I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of the guy on that side. So I'm going to go up this half of the pitch. Although I do have more Black Orcs over there. I'm actually going to cage up here. No, I can't cage up there because I can't reach there. Cage here. Alright. So for me, going into this game, one of the big things that I wanted to do was get my guard players to be the core of my cage so that his leap just can't make anything happen there. So I'm going to move up to here. Now he could leap into this, but I have 1, 2, 3 guard players built into this cage. So let's take some hits. First with my Tackle Mighty Blow fellow. Push. I will take the push. I'll push you there and I will follow up just to be slightly annoying. You have dodge, you have wrestle. I want to do something with you first. I could take a 1-die block against the block dodge player. I'm better off taking my 2 dice blocks. So I will take this one. Push again. We'll push you to there. I don't like where my players are ending up, but my 2-die blocks are the best ones for me to be taking. And there we go. Finally. Well, not finally, but convenient. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just because I like hitting the... These guys all have dodge. This guy has block dodge, so I've got a better chance blitzing one of these players. But then I'm stuck here and I can't influence the ball. I really just want to get in the way of you. So I will blitz the War Dancer. Oh! I will take the down to there. I will not follow up because I like this tackle zone where it is. And in fact, I will back up to make slightly more dodge rolls happen. So I'm fairly comfortable having a full cage here. It does mean that I'll be moving up the field extremely slowly. But I do have the entire half to get there. For the record, the reason it's pausing here is it's giving me a chance to use my wizard at the end of these turns. What I'd really like to try to do is save my wizard to hit them if they ever pick up the ball, to give me a chance to try to make a play at some point. I have a feeling he's going to cover this area because that's clearly where I want to try to move into. But by putting so many players there, I could actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and come up this side instead. And he's getting the dice he needs to make that harder for me. So, where am I taking this ball? I have no hits. You can hit her though. You know what? I hate this and I love it. So we're going to tie up some players. That gives me +1. Strength 3. Dodge. Block so the guard players aren't in there. So I'm going to go like that. Now I'm going to blitz the War Dancer. Uh-oh. Oh! Got you. I'll push you to there and I will follow up. Now I'm going to bring... I want the Black Orc in the middle. And of course I have a cage of all block mighty blows, so it is going to be difficult for them to come into this. Or at least that is my intention here. And you could either move into here to make this whole thing more difficult, or I could step him up one to make any of these blocks harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These guys can still get anywhere they want to if they try. I'm actually going to step him back a space to help cover the ball. Now I do need to keep an eye on the clock. I have a long way forward that I need to move. The reason I've played this the way I have is that I really need to make some forward momentum. I have trouble getting stalled out by elves when they just do their two-person lines in front of me. The orcs are slow. They need to be making forward progress. Or killing players. So it does look like he's going to go for my tackle mighty blow fellow, which is interesting. It's not the worst guy to be hitting for him. It is the most dangerous player to their team. And they will, of course, be dodging and messing around all back here. And it really is frustrating to see them just sit back one square at a time and force me to move so slowly up the pitch. But But I do have a nice pocket here if this man stays standing to try to move into this area. And they are not trying to get the ball. So really, I just need to find a way to get physically forward. And right now, I'm not sure what that is. I like the idea of moving into this corner. I'm getting some more distance up the field. You, sir, can go 1, 2. You're just going to stand and move somewhere. Annoying. 1, 2, 3. The trick is always figuring out who I'm going to blitz with, and in almost every case, the person I want to blitz with is my Mighty Blow tackle player in this matchup. Your strength, too. I could actually hit the catcher, which I don't mind. Of course, when I'm caging, I'm trying to move the players who are furthest away into the action here. You sir are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually not a bad blitz. I like hitting the War Dancers. They cause me trouble all the time. So I think that is what I'm going to try to do here. And I want to hit him this way, so that if I follow up, he's under that guard Black Orc. And this fellow is probably going to get hit. But I'm okay with that because I want to force dice rolls. I'm definitely concerned about how slowly I'm moving up the field here. This might actually be a decent time to throw a fireball down and hit 3 of these players. But I may wait to see what he sets up. And I'm not in a rush to use my wizard. But if I ever get a formation where I can hit 4 or 5 people with a fireball, it may be worth throwing it. Now, I did definitely leave my cage open here by putting my guys all in base-to-base contact. My hope being that he would stay and try to take some blocks, because it's the only time I'll have a chance to hit something back, and I need to be hitting more players a turn if I want to garner any kind of advantage here. Because 1 blitz a turn is not enough for me to turn this game around, or to my favor. I need to be hitting more people, and this may be my turn to do it. Now, he did get both down. I do have a block dodge player. Oh, he actually got the single dice roll that he needed, and now I am in trouble because elves can play the ball. Fortunately, the ball is somewhere relatively safe. I'm kind of happy with it being there. I have a bunch of people who can gang up on this War Dancer. But I have lost my forward progress for the turn. For the half even. And unless I really knock some people around, it's going to be hard for me to move up the field. So we'll see just what he decides to do here. I think he's debating whether or not he can dodge that player out, or actually dodge through and try to move forward. That is a difficult ball pickup. And I can see that he really just wants to try to protect this War Dancer, if he can. I'm very happy standing where I am and trying to block people for a return, pick up the ball, and cage up again. But yes, he's certainly moving people in to make the Mighty Blow block onto the War Dancer more dangerous for me. Now, this is dice even over here. Oh, look at that! Where's the ball going? Okay, so I need to stack tackle zones on this ball. It is the way I'm going to get into this game. I want to hit you. I need to hit this fellow up here. And I might actually do that first, because then I can play into the ball depending on what happens in that corner. I need to hit this player. I have a lot of players here that I really need to hit this turn. So we'll start with you. Down. Good enough. If I push you onto the ball and the ball moves... No, it's too likely that he'll pick it up, so I will push you there. And be quite happy with that result. You have Mighty Blow Tackle. This is probably my best block right here. Unless I'm going to do something to that Wood Elf. Well, you hit there, you hit here. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to take my tackle on the fellow with dodge. Pushing you wide. And one player down. We'll see if he rolls the Apoth now or saves it for his War Dancers. So, the Apoth is gone. And it rerolled to a smashed ankle, so he's still short a player for the game, which for me is my, like, pretty much my best case scenario. I really want to hit this War Dancer here now, but I need to get more tackle zones on the ball, so I'm going to take this hit first. You have dodge, I do not have block, so unfortunately I'm just going to push you. But I will push you, quite happily. Now I need a blitz somewhere. Actually, you could stand there. You go and hit him. You, sir, could... Nah, I can't reach the ball with anybody here. So, I'm going to hit the War Dancer next. Down. Beautiful. To here. Not going to follow because I want to keep my tackle zones on the ball. You, sir, are going to blitz. Oh, I ran out of time. I was not managing my clock. I got used to my 4-minute turns. That is a big mistake. He might be able to pick the ball out of this, but I still feel like I have so many tackle zones on here. I have 2 guard players on the ball, but that is all. Uh-oh. I need to hope for some good dice here. I may have just... If he picks up this ball, I feel like the game is over. I should have committed harder to this. Maybe considered using the wizard. But -3 to pick up. Oh, no. Now I'm in trouble. I'm probably going to have to wizard whoever gets the ball and then try to blitz down and hit him with something. Or hope for a turnover or some kind of mistake. Him moving the ball back before getting a player out of tackle zones makes anything he does with the ball here a little riskier. I feel like he wants to pass this. He has a reroll. And he is moving closer to get a safer pass, and I don't think I can stop that. Nor can I get anybody to the ball, but I can wizard this player, and I feel like this is what I have to do. My best case scenario might be if he moves more. Oh, no. See, I'm in a lot of danger here, whatever this player does now. You can be KO'd. You will hopefully come back because you are an important player for me. But I don't even have anybody that can contest this. Okay. That was, like, I may have just lost the game to just, not watching my clock. And that concerns me greatly. That's one of the last things you ever want to lose it. Wait, what? I didn't realize I had to go for it there. Oh, I am making mistakes, and that is all an elf player needs to kick your butt. Here's the thing. I could wizard this person, but he has two players that could dodge out and still score anyway. So I need to decide if this is worth my wizard this turn. Well, you know what? I can wizard it after I've rolled dice. I have tackle, so you're down at least. Dodge one. I want him here. I really do. Well, you know what? If I turn over, I can still wizard, so I'm going to go for it. So I believe I hit end of turn, wizard, and then click on this. Lightning. You. And I did not break armor or anything. If I had stunned him, I would have been okay. Oh, that may well be game. I don't know if I can score twice in the time that is left. I am saddened. And my players are back in from the heat. Your players are back in from the heat. But new players are being knocked out, and I have no one. Oh! This heat is really causing me trouble. He's got a full team now. I'm short significant players. This is the same thing that happened to the other Orc player in the league. Unfortunately, he lost to the same Wood Elf team by having nobody left on the pitch due to this heat. I was really counting on getting the player advantage, and being short players every half is really hurting me. I am, admittedly, going over time, not realizing I was on the clock in this corner here, allowed the ball steal. I should never have let that ball get away from me. So that was a huge mistake on my part, I think. Just a mental note to myself for future games. So now he has a full team on the field. And unfortunately, I am going to be short 2 players. Oh, things are looking like a rough start here, sports fans. Now, he chose to receive. It's my turn 7, so I've got 1 turn here to beat the crap out of everything that's on the front line. Where are my Mighty Blow players? You got Mighty Blow, you're in the game. Who's got Mighty Blow? You have Mighty Blow. Good enough. Does anyone need star player? No, it doesn't matter because it's the final match of the season, so I don't have to worry about vanity passes. We're just going to receive the ball and hope the weather changes. The offense. All the players of the receiving team can move 1 square. Yay. Move towards the ball. You, I actually really don't want with the ball. You can go over there. I saw somebody do this once, and it seemed like such a cool idea. Moving players, like, into the other half. I'd never thought of it. Okay. I have 1 turn, he has 1 turn. Nobody can reach the end zone, so this is a turn of smacking stuff in the face. Mighty Blow tackle on the dodge with a 1 because I positioned poorly. So, you're going to give me an assist here. Push him. Alright, that's okay. I got plenty of guys that can roll hits here. You, sir, are going to hit that one. Down. There we go. That's a start. Mighty blow to no avail. We will try with the troll. For a stun. We'll try with you for 2 dice. You'll dodge out, but that's okay. There is a thrower here. I could... Where's the catcher? You're strength 2, so I can actually throw a 3-die block on you with the blitz, which seems like my best blitz right now. Unless I go 1, 2, 3 onto you. Which I actually don't mind, so I'm going to do that. What I should have done, in retrospect, is try to kick a... There's the dodge. Whatever. We'll try it. You, sir, are going to go here and pick up the ball. You're going to move to here. You're going to throw it to him because they cannot score. And, oh, I have a turn left after this. I could have tried to actually score here. I didn't realize that I had 2 turns. That was a huge mistake because I needed to get a touchdown here. I'm definitely afraid of this whole match. I'm not in a great situation here. I need to get some players back, and I need this weather to turn around. Or I need the knockout rules to go in my favor. Because I haven't been able to get enough players knocked out here. I've actually completely failed to take their players off of the field, and I'm losing a bunch of mine to the weather. Not to say that my opponent isn't playing well, but my opponent's playing extremely well. I just tend to analyze my own mistakes to try to find out what I can do better, which is why I generally talk about the things that I'm doing here. But that is the nature of Wood Elves. They win games. Games that you look at and think, wow, there's no way you should be winning these. Not to say that this is one of those games, I'm just saying I've seen them do obscene things. Okay. War Dancer is here. We are going to crack that War Dancer right over the head. You, sir, are going to move. You are going to stand up and move to here so that you can go... Oh, right. Doy, I didn't actually cover my assist. You can hit like this. So we're going to do my blitz here. Down. Yes, I will follow. Oh! And this is what this is a good start to the problems that I have been having here. My opponent does not have another turn. So all I can do now is throw my blocks. You're going to step up here, and he's going to throw the last block remaining to me. And you know what? Because we're having fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you know what? I'm just going to get myself killed. So that will be the end of the half. Okay, so 1 War Dancer down. Got my Black Orcs back in the game. He's short 3 players, but this weather depends on what it knocks out. It has knocked out nothing for me this turn. And my opponent is short 1 extra player. So he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. To my currently full team. So I do have a 2-player advantage going into this half. My problem is that I need to score extremely quickly because I need to score twice. And I need to injure players while doing it because I need to be able to score again when the Wood Elf player receives next turn. Starting to wish I had not bothered with that, perhaps should not have bothered with that wizard when I did, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I need you back here, because I need to move forward. You are strength 2 with strength 3, pass, so he's got 2 throwers on the front line. I'm going to put my 2 mighty blow guys on the corner there. I want mighty blow hits if I can get them. But I want some guard players up here as well. I want guard players back as well. Let's see, what if I put my... Okay, we're going to try something silly. I'm going to put my linemen here. I'm going to find my mighty blow blitzers here. And where's my other one? Is he knocked out? My other one is knocked out, so I'm going to put both of my mighty blow blitzers here. I'm going to hit the front line, then swing these gentlemen back to cage up. I'm going to put my 2 black orcs here so that I can cover this cage. You're going to be here, and then you guys... Oh wait, I've got 1 more black orc here. So I'm actually going to put you guys wider. Some of my black orcs are where I need them, and then I can I can adjust everywhere from here, I think. Now, as long as he doesn't roll a blitz result, I'll be pretty happy with, hopefully, the blocks that I can make this turn. Cheering fans! We both get an extra reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, I almost want to go for it to get the damn ball up the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it. So I'm going to pull 2 of these guys black, which I hate doing because they're black orcs and they should be forward all the time. I want to move you wide to get some tackle zones in the way. I'm going to send you over this way. I'm going to send you over this way so that we can get the ball to the half of the pitch that I want it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it. 6. Just once, and then I can throw some blocks, or should I throw my blocks first? No, because if I don't move this ball up the pitch, I'm in real trouble. So we'll start with the ball. I want to go for it. It's a 1 and 6. I have a very long way to go. He's going to crowd this whole zone anyway. I'm not going to be able to move my full distance, so let's take my blocks. Where's my block tackle? You, sir, are going to hit him. Push wide and follow up, so I get a 2 dice block with the lineman. You're going to hit here before your really stupid guy walks away from you. Push to there. You will follow so that you're useful to me. You're going to hit him. Knock him down to there. No follow because I want the assist for my troll. You, sir, are going to actually stand your ground where you are. I'm pretty happy with where everyone is, so I'm going to take my last hit. And I guess I will... I'm actually going to take the both down. I have high armor, he does not. And it didn't amount to anything. I'm going to need some lucky dice to pull ahead. And with 4 rerolls on the opponent's side, I don't know that I'm going to get that. But we will try our best and see if I can't get this ball up the field. I am a little surprised that he's leaving so many people on this half of the pitch. I guess he's worried about me switching sides, perhaps. But I'm definitely going straight up the middle as fast as I can go. Okay, so first things first, let's get this ball moving forward. I want the ball up. I want it actually kind of central so that I can shift to either direction at this point. I may be surrounding myself a bit, but I like the idea of getting the ball all the way up here right now. So we're going to move you up. My black orcs are going to cage up appropriately. I've got one here. I'm being sure to put my guard on opposite corners so that wherever he gets, I do have a guard on the player, and it is a block dice in my favor. Now, I need to blitz somebody, and I need to tie up players. You are going to activate, and you're going to move 1, 2 spaces to tie up 2 players there, or you're going to activate and move 1, 2 and tie up 2 players here. I'm actually more afraid of... I think I would rather tie up the War Dancer. So I'm going to move into there. I'm going to blitz somebody with you. 3 to stand, 4, 5, 6. I can blitz this player up front. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. You, sir... I'm going to go 1 and 2 to here to tie up 2 players. I want you to come 1 and... I actually want you to go here to tie up more players. I am leaving my cage vulnerable here, but I'm trying to find a way to break into... to force dodge rolls, to get some hits off, to hopefully just get some blocks and try to make a pocket here somewhere that I can do something with. I have so few rerolls. I've got 5 rerolls, 6 turns left. I'm actually going to take it. Down. I'm going to push you wide and follow up. My hope is with the Mighty Blow. Maybe I can turn some kind of advantage here. It's silly to burn a reroll just on a random block normally, but I'm so on the clock that I feel like I need to make something happen. My best case scenario here, I think, is if I can get the ball to one of these blitzers and get them to break away. But I'm still 2-3 turns from a touchdown. I've got very little time to make something happen here. But the Wood Elves are dodging very well. My Mighty Blow was not getting the work done that I needed to, although that stun was extremely useful. I had a feeling I would be seeing some blocks thrown in this whole area, and I'm okay with that. I'm actually a little curious that he hasn't thrown a man backfield yet. Handoff. 6 puts you here. And we managed to eat a reroll just to get a push. Unfortunately, I think... Okay, so first things first. 1, 2. You're going to move here to tie up players. You are going to try to walk to here to tie up players. Do I reroll the... No, I need to reroll somewhere else right now. You're the player that's going up the field. You, sir, can go 1 and hit him after. One, 2, 3, 4 would be beautiful. Getting that guard player in here. In which case, maybe my blitz should be on this side. So I'm actually going to run my blitz here. Downed him to there. I will follow up and get a decent roll. I should not have followed up. I could have gone around and covered the tackle zones better. Now, you, sir, with block mighty blow, can get in here. More importantly, with guard. My other guard player cannot reach the action. You, sir, can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here, causing you're gonna go 1, 2, 5, 6 to here, causing dodge rolls in all these spaces. Okay, and now I need to play fast because I'm running out of time. You're going to go here and hand him the ball. He is going to run up the field slightly in the left direction because this player can reach me. And we're going to count some squares. You guys can move. Actually, pretty much everyone can reach me. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I could go for it to get close to the end zone. Do I have my reroll still? I do, so I'm going to go for it. And then you can throw a 2-dice block here. And, oh, I'm going to wrestle, which is not as good as my other options. But I have managed to get the ball down the field. If I can get some stupid lucky dice on these dodge rolls, I might be okay. But practically, I don't think I have much chance to make something happen here. But I need to be extremely aggressive if I'm going to have any chance to win the game. Much as I hate throwing this blitzer down the field all on his own. He could dodge on a 3+ with the reroll. That's like an 87% chance to get him out of there, unless he gets somebody behind me. Now I am in trouble. None of these players have tackle. I don't think it matters. The big thing is whether he gets somebody here. Oh, wow. He's got a blitz from that far away. Ah, no. There it goes. Oh, and I'm stunned. I got no chance here. Well, I tried to make it happen. Unfortunately, my opponent has not failed a dodge roll all game. There's the first one. So I did get a reroll out of that. But unfortunately, my entire team is down here, and the ball is way up there. And I don't really have a way to close that gap, especially because these players just keep dodging. Oh, I hate Wood Elves. Okay, so you, sir, are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get you into the play. Everyone else is just going to stand around and be useless. I'm going to set up some dodge, like a freaking field of dodge zones here. And unfortunately, that means my entire team is going to be unable to do anything. I'm going to leave him back to do something with the ball if it ever comes loose. You, sir, are going up here to make things a little more annoying on that. I need to keep some people back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 is this guy. This way I can assist the troll if I fail. Reroll that because I have rerolls. I got you at least. I'll put you down to here and follow. Oh good, Mighty Blow. Doing nothing useful. 3, 4. We're just going to get some tackle zones up in the business. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. Again, get some tackle zones in the way. Not that he can't just dodge through everything I do anyways. But I have to try to be at least annoying a bit. And then I got to keep a fast player back here because these are all black orcs. So I've managed to get into threatening position again. I do have 2 players down, a Wood Elf and a lineman. But even with this player advantage, unfortunately throwing my playing so aggressively after the ball here is just trouble for me. I'm half expecting him to just throw the ball to get it out of this area, and I just won't have the speed to score twice at that point. Or make him throw blocks. I mean, I'm trying to see what options I have left to still play for the win here. Unfortunately, it's running low. I think what I need is a lucky turnover, and I need to score in the next 1 or 2 turns and hope that somehow this ball goes loose. Which is not impossible. Unfortunately, I was really hoping these players would be able to stop the ball from getting out that way. Once again, I have nobody that can reach that. The Wood Elves are just way too fast for my team to keep up with. But I will get as many people into the action as I can. As much as I want to be blocking and trying to kill players, I need to find a way to get to this ball. Wow, these dodge rolls. He is pristine. He has not missed anything. So, we try to do what we can. I have nobody that can reach the ball from there. You, sir, can come back here and try to do something in a turn or 2. You are not fast enough to be useful. You are not fast enough to be useful. But you can get here and give my troll an assist so that my troll can walk. 4, go for it for the blitz into there. It's not the worst. You have guard. So I can at least move you into here and get a 2 dice block in there somewhere. You, sir, I need midfield to cover whatever happens. You, sir, I also need in the area. I don't know what you're going to do. So I'm going to get my players involved with something somewhere. Alright, let's try this blitz. 4. I did not get stupid. I do get my 2 die block. Yes, reroll to go for it. And no dice. It was silly, but I didn't want to do it with a 1 die block with this guy. Well, I did say, Wood Elves traditionally just give me trouble. I don't know how to deal with that kind of speed. I absolutely love my Orcs. I love them. They're so much fun to play with. But the Wood Elves are just a little too fast. If I had more speed, I could get behind them. I could make these dodges harder. But really, I'm getting 1, maybe 2 blocks a turn if they leave them open because of all these dodge rolls, and they are all going very well. I can't seem to get through these dodges. I do have a block here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can block with you to there and get the ball. Or try to. Wow. And of course, this is going to leave me with no blocks because everyone here can either hit me or dodge out again. I am being outblocked by Wood Elves. This is just embarrassing. So we will see just what I can manage to do. I expect he really wants to tie up my thrower. Oh! So I do have a chance to make a play on the ball here. Not a good one. But we take what we can get. I've got a block here, which I don't mind. You're going to move in here somewhere. He's got a block here. So let's get some useful players into the area. 3, 4. The troll I'm just going to leave down because he will never stand up on his own. This is the block that matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it. So I'm going to do this while I still have my reroll, and then I'll see if I can't make the rest of this more difficult. Did not fail the goal for it. I have a push result. I could push him to here, follow up. Then he is going to dodge out with this guy. This is why I have rerolls. He has block. I would rather get the push. If I push him straight back, and still 2 dodges to get out, and he has to take the dodge at a -1, so I will take him straight back. You are going to hit him. Because this influences the play, perhaps. You move up to there. Do I move? Yeah, I do. Oh, no, wait, that means this player can join. Okay, so let's... This could affect the play then, because he can come down here and mark that man. So I'm going to hit you to there because I need this player free, despite the fact that it ruins that block. You, sir, can come down here to make this whole area a little more difficult for him. I'm going to hit with my Mighty Blow player because I have one. Which is fine. You can go 1, 2, 3 and put guard on both of those to make these guys a little safer. And then you are going to try to stand up and walk, but you're going to be stupid. Oh, no, you're not. Beautiful. Do I go for it? How fast is he? 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it. Go for it. Put some... You know what? He's not doing anything. He will not be doing anything. But if I get him here, he's going to make this dodge harder. So we'll move him up. And he did get this player out. All I can do is hope for some lucky dice here. And that's all he needed. So we are in the can. He can go for it. He can take this back. He's going to take... Either way, I do not have time for 2 touchdowns anymore. It takes me 2 turns to reach the end zone from the line of scrimmage, best case scenario. So this game's in the bag. I feel like this is now him going out in style. Plus he'll get more players back, because I do have a player advantage because of the heat right now, which is just causing me nothing but trouble. And everybody is up again. I assume my game is coming back. Alright, let's see. I have a black orc out to the heat. He has... he has a war dancer. He's got... Both of his war dancers are out. Just in time for it to matter. Oh, sorry, I'm ready to receive now. Same as last time, I want to be hitting with my Mighty Blow players, but I am going to rotate these so that I can hit with them and then the troll after. I have you gentlemen here. We're going to go up the field. You're going to be somewhere useless. You're going to be over here. Maybe what I should have done is put somebody on the sideline, try to run them up. And 2 turns, you guys could go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a go for it, I could make the touchdown. Throw rocks at somebody on his team. Who's down? Oh, there's an opening on this half of the field. Oh, I love it. Okay, you're not going to go double go for it to the handoff is not a good idea. Unfortunately, the people that I want to hit with here are in the wrong place now. You're going to move to here. Who picks up the ball? 1, 6, and then... I think what changes here is that this player needs to move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I need to pick up the ball, move up, throw it to him, and cover everything. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Give me an assist over here. You're going to hit him first to free up the ball player that I need. Push. It sucks, but whatever. I'll follow up, sure. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to lose a square of movement here. 4, 5, 6. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it, go for it. I go for it now or I go for it later. I would rather at this point do it later because I kind of want to be sure I can pick up the ball here. I have some other things I need to do. If I turn over now, I'm in trouble right now. So I need to do that. You, sir, are going to go 1, 2, 3 to here and tie up these players. You're going to take your 1-die block. Oh, I did it in the wrong order. I had to hit this first. I forgot. That's why I arranged the other way last time. That is a play mistake. Oh! Oh, he failed to dodge. Oh! Okay. I mean, very little, very late at this point, but you do what you can. I need to hit this player off of him, so this is going to be my blitz. You don't have block. Can anyone else do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. You can do it. You're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6 and blitz him. Down to there. Oh, I love it. Extra points for you. Good enough. You're going to move up here to make it more likely to get this ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to perfect pass it to him. Let's get some more players over here just because I'm annoying like that. I don't want... Although none of this matters. The only thing that matters here is the pass. 1, 2. 5, and then pass it to him. We'll do it all at once and see what happens. Pick it up. Come on. Get there. Pass. Success. You. Now are going to run it in. This is what I should have done the last turn. But I didn't get the turnover. And don't fall over. There we go. So at least I'm going out in style. I will take the touchdown. Feel better about the game. Posting up a touchdown on this half and getting my players back. Organize my players before kicking off. Who is... Actually, you know what? Who do I not care about? You I don't care about. And where's my other lineman? Is he knocked out because of the heat? No, he's not. Where are you? Oh, he's already there. I'm putting my black orcs, the crappy ones, very wide. To make that a hard blitz to make, I'm going to put these guys here. The one of them. I'm going to put you here with him. Put you back here. Actually, no, because I have to go forward. So, if I get like an extra turn or a silly blitz, even so, I have one turn. I can't make the touchdown. So regardless of the kickoff result, at best I get one more turn, which is not enough for me to score here. So I should have just played everybody way back and not taken the blocks. Not that it matters because this is end of league. I think it's pretty safe to say the game is over at this point, so I want to congratulate my opponent. He's had a fantastic showing throughout his entire time in Division 1, although I did not play that division. And he has been doing very well all the way through... Oh, I have to kick. All the way through the tournament. So I... Oh, I do get a blitz. Okay, so that means anybody who's not in a tackle zone can move. So, I mean, irrelevant, but that's my ball, and you're not getting it. I'm going to get some players over here, and you're going to catch it. You, sir, are going to go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you are going to blitz him. Got him. And no more injuries to finish off the season. That would have been fun. Catch it! Oh, I've got the ball. So I finished the game with the ball. Absolutely irrelevant, but kind of fun in its own little way. Look at this dodge. He ran this player in and then dodged him over one. Who needs vanity passes when you can take a vanity dodge? So, congratulations to my opponent on an extremely well-played game. Oh! Yes, I will APOF that. I'm not losing 1 point in strength. And so my team does, in fact, emerge intact. So very well played. He dodged out of literally everything. I mean, you expect it from Wood Elves, but I never managed to actually blot anything. And so yeah, he dodged out of everything. Left me with very few blocks. I felt like I was only blitzing each turn if I had maybe 1 or 2 blocks at best. So very good at avoiding damage, never letting me really sink in. Part of that is getting the choice to receive at the start of the game. I feel like that makes a huge advantage for the Wood Elves. But even on the turn that I got to receive, I ended up messing it up and giving them the touchdown anyway. I feel like the weather was a bit of a factor, but it was still fairly even. It wasn't like I got a lot of players down and he got absolutely none. I felt like it was still fairly even there. I just got out agility across the board. But I'm happy to take second place in the Dwarfhead Cup League. Again, huge congratulations to my opponent, playing the Something Humorous team, Bleeding Hippie, on their win of the Dwarfhead League. Now, for anybody who's not aware, the Dwarfhead 2 League is starting up in just a couple weeks. Again, this is a 2-minute turn league. In this case, it's actually going from 2 divisions up to 4 divisions, and it's going to be a slightly longer season. So I highly encourage you to check that out. I heard that there's still a single spot open for it. So I encourage you all to join, and hopefully I'll see any of you there. You know what? Just for fun, let's take a look. My guard mighty blow fellow got the MVP, not enough to level, and he leveled, nope, and he got a lineman, which again is not enough to level, so pretty irrelevant there. Final results, I caused 3 casualties, and I sustained 1. For Orcs against Wood Elves, I am embarrassed. As an Orc player at heart, it makes me sad to see Wood Elves actually blocking against Orcs. But I think we'll leave it there, and I'll have the video up in a moment. Thanks to everybody who's been watching. I do a series of the Reddit Blood Bowl 3.5 where I am recording my entire games through the full season. So if you have any interest, you can always join me there. Sometimes I get my opponents and chat with me, and it can be a lot of fun. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy your Blood Bowl, and may Nuffle bless your dice. Where's my...